Hey, welcome to Dave's Hunting, Shooting, and Bushcraft. Dave's HSB. I'm not here standing on the food plot, and I have some updates for you as we check the food plots and see how they're doing this spring. Hey, it's Dave, and it's March, and it's a pretty day. Cloudy. It's supposed to rain here this afternoon. But hey, let's take a ride through the property and see if we can find what spring looks like. I missed the blossoms. Wasn't able to be out here during the blossoms. And as we ride along, I got a couple updates. I need to update you on the VVOR all-terrain trailer that I've been using, and how did they resolve the issue. So we'll talk about that. If you see a little scarring on my face, we'll talk about that. And hey, I got two dogs with me this time. Let's take a look. I got Lily. Hi, Lily. And I got Tessa. Hi, Tessa. Tessa's my wife's dog, and she's in Georgia. So I have both puppies with me out here. It's the first time Tessa has really spent some time out here. Everything looks really green and great in the food plot. The water tank's full. You see the water tank? It's full. Got some greenery in the back. When we came on the food plot, there was a turkey crossing the road right up there, and somebody honked to let him go through. And it started coming right towards me, saw me, and then, took a beeline to the left. Single turkey. I don't know why turkeys do that, break up. But they do. I'll have a lot of single ones on my trail cameras this time of year, and I don't know where the flocks are. Who knows? I heard them roosting, but it wasn't on this land. It was on the land next to me. So anyway, yeah, food plot looks great. I got plenty of winter wheat. I had some clover coming up. Looks like some turnips still. So a lot of stuff got. Oh, I'm standing on top of some moles that have been digging around on here. So yeah, it looks great. We're probably a couple weeks away yet, it looks like, from full spring here. So yeah, there's the puppies. They enjoy it. Tessa's not sure what to think, but Lily's always happy out here. So hey, let me give my first update. Let's talk about the VVOR utility trailer that hooks up. You can pull it with a lot of things, but I pull it with ATVs. You'd pull it with a garden tractor or whatever. So I had the issue with the axle. The holes didn't align, and it's a welded on piece, and it was just shifted one where it was shifted to the left, and so one set of holes worked, and then of course the other was off center. So they recognized the problem. They searched to try to find a replacement part. They couldn't. They had sold out of their inventory. So they offered me $80, and I would say I thought that was fair, and so I took that, and that day they gave me a credit of $80. The whole process with customer service took about 4 weeks. I got a update from VVOR about every 3 or 4 days. They would update me. Basically, the initial updates were, we're reviewing your claim. Then they said, we're going to find a replacement part. And then it was, about 2 weeks of searching, couldn't find a replacement part. I think they were waiting for a return to come back, and they would send me the axle. And that would have been fine. But they weren't getting any, so they ended up just giving me the credit. And I was really happy. I appreciate the contact and how they handled it. I think they truly wanted to make sure I was satisfied, and so they went to the efforts to do it. So that's the Vevor trailer, utility trailer. I'm super happy with it. Works great, and Vevor, good customer service. So, all right, next update on the next food plot. Dave out. So I got Lily, and we got Tessa, one on each shoulder. Here's the food plot up here. Let's do a quick pan around. It is nice and green. Could use some water. Hard to believe I'm saying that in the spring, but definitely could. It's not starving for water, but it could use some. Let's take a look over at the other part. And so you can see it is as green as well. And it's come up really strong. Over there, I double planted over there versus on this side. And through the winter, by far that's where the most of the eating occurs. You know what, this is fairly muddy still. But you know, it's acting like it's dry. It's interesting. This has been mowed down a little bit. You definitely see this grass the whole winter never had a chance to recover. And my hope was to get time to expand this all the way down like I had originally planned. Come up and over, down all the way, make that big expansion over here. But I don't think I'll get to it. So not a lot of spring over here. You can see that so another update. Update number 2, look, on both food plots. So that's completely destroyed. Now my plan is to go in there and just try to prop up the sides and just cut off the roof and keep it through turkey season, and then get rid of it because I have this weird shaped pine that hangs right over it that's dead. So it needs to go, and it's got a huge turn in it, so I have to cut that then. Second of the dead trees, I guess, to go. Once it's down and out of the way, then I have a new blind to put in its place. So that will go in its place. But for turkey season, my plan is to do that, and I'll do that next week. Same with the blind up on the other food plot. It's destroyed. And I plan on doing the same thing, cutting the roof off and then keeping it available for spring turkey season, and then eventually trying to replace it. So That is the update number 2. And then update number 3. So my puppies have me thoroughly tied up. They've been going around and around while I've been talking. So update number 3, I'll turn you around. So I got some scarring on my face. So I don't know how well you can, hopefully you can see it. The skin cancer. So another round of skin cancer. It's my second one in 5 months. And it was basal cell carcinoma. So anyway, they cut it out. This one was pretty deep. And the other one was right on my forehead, which because of wherever your skin's tighter, it was tight up there and it hurt like the dickens. That one did. This one wasn't as painful. Hurt for a couple days. Anyway, so this summer you can see a lot of these, and then SPF 50 on my face and stuff. Try to keep it away. It seems to flourish on me. So anyway, I don't like being all cut up. That's not a fun process. So that's my third update, and I think that's the last one that I have. That's my videos have probably not been as good lately, maybe because I've been limited on where I was at. I had something I had to do with my son in Pennsylvania. I had then issues with my daughter here in Tennessee. So those were 2 weeks I couldn't get out here. And then I had my surgery, which made it almost 3 weeks since I've been out here. But that's the way life is. It happens. And my property's not close to where I live. So, you know, I have to plan and make an effort to get out here. But anyway, so, you know, I did a gun story video, which wasn't very popular. But if you listen to the story, it's a good story. But people, you know, I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. And that's fine. It doesn't, I put it out there just because one, I want to share it, and two, is the only kind of video I could do at the time. So anyway, yeah, so here we are. This is the last of the food plot. So yeah, spring not here yet. Maybe another week or two. All right, well, let's head back. We got one more to do on the way, the bridge. So we'll check that out. See how it looks down there. This little hood for it, and it's worked out pretty good. It's kept it dry. It's a real old camera, and I thought about getting rid of it at different times. Not yet though. Not yet. It's in a prime spot. It's got the bridge, which goes from being somewhat active to hardly ever active. It depends upon the season. During the rut, for whatever reason, this is real popular down here. But during post-rut, you never see anything. You could go weeks without anything coming down. Got my babies. Lily's like, "Come on, let's go, Daddy. Let's go." So Tessa's learning. She's riding better now. Only takes a couple times. Lily fell out several times when I first started. So yeah, they're my little birdies. Well, my birdie. That's it from the bridge. Dave out. All right, like I always say, make kindness your business. Try to treat everybody with kindness, but go out of your way to try to help somebody and share a little kindness. And see what that does. See the impacts of it. Maybe there's none, but maybe there'll be a little. Who knows? But one thing is for certain, if you share a little kindness, that person receiving it is going to recognize what it is. Whether they express it or not. It doesn't really matter, but they will. So, yeah, I encourage you to try it. Make the effort. All right, for Dave and Lillie and Tessa, out.